What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the WiZKER channel. It's day 6 of the Zero Razor Bump Challenge. I'm excited to be back, but I'm not excited at what I'm about to show you because the first video segment that we wanted to show was how bad my razor bumps are, and as I will show you, it's not good. So first, I want to record the time and the date just to deepen the authenticity of this test, this sort of scientific test that I'm conducting, which I happen to be the guinea pig of. So I want to zoom in on my. It's timeanddate.com. That's timeanddate.com. That is the time and the date. So it's official. So the purpose of this first segment was to show you how bad my razor bumps are. So as you saw in the other videos, I did the steps. Proper shave, preheat, moisturize the skin so that the hairs are lifted off, the skin, the pores are expanded, and hair removal is a lot easier. If it's a lot easier, fewer passes with the razor mean less of a chance for razor burn. So step 2, we shave the hair. It was a simple, as you saw in the video, simple manual 2-blade razor, just so we can get the clean shave. We don't need to go up. We don't need to get that serious. The one pass, more blades count as more passes. We don't want that kind of irritation, nor do we need it. So we applied the shaving cream. You saw me do my thing. Not only did I shave with the grain, but I shaved in the direction of the hair growth. So it's not just enough to shave with the grain. The grain varies depending on the section. If you divide your face into sections, the skin areas into sections, you know, it's harder to see this area, but the advice that I read about is to go sideways. So, as you saw in the video, again, we did the one pass. I'll post a link to the video there. You saw the shaving techniques. That was on the 16th of January. Now, step 3 was after about 7 days. It's kind of it's the 6th day, but the 7 to 9 days that I've talked about is the whole duration of part 1 of the Zero Razor Bump Challenge, where I show you how bad my bumps are for me, because I have to then proceed to removing the bumps, and I need to give myself at least 2 to 3 days to remove those bumps. This is what I assume after the trauma of removing the bumps. So, but that leads me to talking about how bad the bumps are for me. So I'm going to show you right now. So you'll have to mind the wobbling of the camera phone. So check it out. Bump-tacular. I did another video where I showed you this part was just starting to break out. Now, as you see, it's crazy. Now, I hope I'm getting this part underneath my chin. If not, I'll post more photos later on. But I hope you can see that part underneath my neck. It's a lot of razor bumps. And on the other side too. See if I can see that. You can see bump after bump after bump. I was going to try to count these, but it's a lot. It's many bumps. So that's it. That's how bad it is for me. Excuse me while I mount this back on. Now, why in heaven's name did I do this to myself? Well, first I want to show you the experience that I had. It was pretty bad. It was by, as you saw in the video, the 3rd and into the 4th day, I started to feel self-conscious. In my subconscious, I was feeling self-conscious. But yeah, because I knew how I looked, and I knew that my appearance wasn't as presentable, as smooth, and my skin wasn't as smooth. You know, the face is the first thing people see about you, and your eyes and your skin, and and the skin is supposed to communicate health. So if your skin has blotches and bumps, and by the 4th day there was some pus gathering into the area where a lot of the bumps here, it was starting to get some discoloration there. And the lacking of the confidence, I just felt like really just like, oh gosh, let me, cover up my face. And I was glad it was cold so I can pull my hat down, and it was itching. But I wanted to shoot this video, the first part of this video, not only to show you from a personal standpoint how bad it is for me, but I wanted to shoot this because I'm going to be using the WiZKER, and I want people who already have bumps to show them, okay, here's how you can use the WiZKER to remove those bumps. And that's what I'm going to do in the follow-up video to this. Now that we've recorded the bumps and we've seen how crazy it gets for me, I want to remove the bumps. So that's what we're going to be doing in the final segment of part 1 of the Zero Razor Bump Challenge. Part 2 is prevention via the WiZKER and the power of exfoliation. So that's pretty much it, and we're going to discuss in detail how to use the WiZKER and the steps that you need to follow to remove those bumps. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to removing these bumps because my face is killing me. So thanks again for joining me. The WiZKER channel, stay smooth, because I plan on being very smooth. Peace.